Welcome back! So today, I've got a little bit of a history with this game, okay? I have, oh my goodness. I have tried to beat this game before, but... There we go. Sorry, my PS1 memory card was in slot 1! What are the odds of that? Anyways, I have tried to beat this game before, but I've never had any good luck. So... I didn't find this out until after I don't know, I was halfway through the game, I suppose. Apparently at the end of disc 2 there is a potential glitch that can happen where it just won't progress the game after a certain boss fight. And while I've only been caught by that once, that was the most recent time that I played through it. It was probably back in mid-2010s that I tried that. And unfortunately, I couldn't progress. I even bought a second copy of the game, hoping to move forward. And even with that second copy, I don't know when this glitch happens or why it happens. I don't know. I don't remember anything about it. But I was not able to move forward, and I was forced to abandon that save. That was unfortunate. James, how are you feeling, my guy? Hey, bro, get your study in. It's all good. It's all good. I want you to do well and pass everything, buddy. Ash, what's going on? Remember playing this when you were a kid? It was your uncle's. And you had all 4 discs. Literally, oh, Ash, I've never beaten this. So, I did like what I've played.
So, this is her.
For a PS1 era game, the voice acting's not, you know, amazing, but it's not laughable either. Not like completely laughable. She's got the shine. You know? She's got the shine. Rashik, what's going on? Bro, I am late. I was outside cutting and tearing down trees.
Put her in custody.
Oh, till 7:40. Then I ran inside. I'm all sweaty. I'm covered in tree.
It is His Majesty, Emperor Dole's command to take that girl into custody.
Nice. And I was like stuffing my sandwich in my face. I hopped in the shower to clean off.
Your concern.
I was rushing to get a drink, bro. My day's packed. Jackson, what's going on, my guy? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. I'm very excited for this team. I really, really hope that we're able to get past disc 2. So, like I said, I have tried to play through this game actually twice. The first time I was still a kid. I don't remember exactly where I was, but I was somewhere early on in disc 3. And while I don't remember basically anything about this place or this game, at that point especially, I was there was some boss fight. I remember it was a boss fight, but it wouldn't load the boss fight. It would load the scenery, and it would sit there and rotate, but it would never load the boss model. I guess my disc was damaged. I no longer have that copy of the game, but I've since gained a second one. In that second one, I glitched on disc 2, and I couldn't go forward. The Green Tusk Dragon, Firebrand? Firebrand? I'm not sure how to say that. Do you remember what character you like the most, or whose character story? I actually like the girl's. So, I don't, Ash, I don't remember a lot of the stories. The only story that I remember is a tragic one that his story ends pretty early on, let's put it. And that's sad, because he's one of my favorite characters. I like Dart just fine, but this guy, I can't remember his name. I think it's Lavitz, but look at him just sitting there reading the paper. Chance of war, more likely. Then he decides to keep that paper. At least he's not littering. Hope it's just a rumor. Yeah, me too, bro. Well, that's weird. What is all this? Probably shouldn't let them see me. Those PS1 models, so good. Gosh, this game really pushed the PlayStation to its limit. Who are you? A mercenary of Basil? I'm none your business. Answer! Yeah, better back up, bro. You drawing a sword against us? Yeah. You drawing a spear against me? Uh-oh. It went suddenly. Dragon! Good thing this dragon went easy on Dart. He probably could have slapped him, well, did more than slap him around. I gotta do something, or I'm toast. Time to run, team. I don't remember if I controlled Dart during this part at all, or if he just kind of... Yeah, he just kind of does his own thing. But, like, I remember seeing this game, and this was, like, honestly, basically right at the launch of PS2. So, the graphics for being a PS1 game were awesome, but they were kind of dwarfed because they were so late in the cycle that, you know, PS2 stuff was being shown off. And, it looked a lot less, I guess, awesome by comparison. Yep, shush. Shh. Yep, you don't want that dragon to find us. Interesting how she just, like, wisps him away. He got spirited away behind this rock. Isn't that sweet? But I do remember loving this game a ton. But gosh, I just don't feel like I remember very much about it. I remember that there's one little village that you have to defend, and you get attacked by this guy with a giant axe, and he later joins your party. I remembered that part because there's a clip where I'm having my cat Cheshire dance while I'm at this little pub thing at that town. A dragon? Did you say a dragon? That's impossible. But it's strange. What did it look like to you? Dart? The village could have easily been destroyed without a dragon. The village? You talking about Celis? Then those soldiers were... There won't be anything left by now. It's my village. I've got to try. Gotta go. At least even after... Oh my. He's got the shine. No, there's no way. No, bro's got the shine. Rashik, have you played this? Have you beaten this? I would love to beat this. Love to beat this game. It looks so good for a PS1 game. Like I said, it's kind of tragic that it came so late. Even Dart's, like, his character model's movements were amazing. They were amazing for its time. By today's standards, they're not that impressive, but for the time, oof, it was good. You could tell they put a lot of care and love into it. Oh, yeah! All of the goofy things about this game. You didn't get enough killing? Oh, it may be enough if I kill you. Tee hee hee. Stop playing around. Ah, yeah, that's rude. Hey, cut it out before I cut you out. They're not amused. Oh, a mercenary. Isn't it a little late for you to show up? Yeah, shut up. What are you doing here? Can't you see? We're gonna occupy this area, and these worms, these peasants, were in the way. Were you sent by the Imperial Army? Even if we were, it's none of your business. You're gonna die. Yeah, don't you wish, bro. But, oh gosh, I remember this music. So good. I prefer the boss battle, the boss fight music, just to be clear. But I just remember I could always groove to this. It was always so good. And this system, it can get kind of tedious to always do it, but it stops it from being a complete, you know, mash the X button to win sort of RPG. And I like that aspect. I like that it's involved in everything. I like timed hits games, like Super Mario RPG, for instance. I really enjoyed that. Thanks, somebody. I appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, team. If you're enjoying, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Helps me out somehow. I don't know. YouTube says it's good. Yeah, I just destroyed you, and yet one of you just ran away. Okay. Are you really Dart? Nope. Why is Celis under attack? War! Imperial Sandora attacked us. War is more likely. He just read that. What about the truce? Yeah, suddenly they came to an outlying area and destroyed us. If only I'd come back sooner. Something you have to do. Shanna. I forgot her name, but rescue Shanna. That's the girl in the cutscene that we saw earlier. Only you can, and then person passes away. That's unfortunate, team. This game, I love it. It does pull my heartstrings a little bit. You know, just a little bit. And I remember this. I don't know what it is about this music, but I could jam. I could jam to this. This is great. Every OST, the entire OST is what I mean to say. Pretty darn good. I can't remember. So some of them aren't absolute bangers, but all of them are at least decent, and I do like that. Really, Rashik, you've never heard of this game? That's crazy. As I said, it was kind of one of the last PS2 or PS1 games, especially one of the last RPG PS1 games. And is that you, Dart? Oh, Plot. I'm glad you're okay. Rashik, this game's pretty darn good. Story's pretty decent if you get into it. The combat, like I said, I like it. I enjoy the timed hit system, but it plus definitely not plot, but it's definitely plot. It can get a little bit tedious, you know, to have to do it to every fight. And to be fair, you don't have to. You can technically ignore it, but the game's going to get astronomically harder, you know? Shanna was their primary purpose. Do you know where they went? They took her to Azkaban! Oh, I guess we're about to find out. I'm going to make him talk. A Dart? At least he's confident, right? Besting a private is no reason to be confident. Where did you take Shanna? Don't worry about her. She must be receiving the courtesies of Helena Prison. Helena Prison? Yeah. Surprised, huh? We specifically invited only that woman. You must be kidding. You attacked the village only to kidnap Shanna? That's nuts. I will let you follow them, although not to Helena. To hell! Whoa! Who could have seen that one coming, right? Big Dax! What's going on, my guy? How you feeling? I haven't gotten to chat with you in what feels like forever. I need to oil my my arm here. My microphone arm. It was like the cheapest one I could find on Amazon. I think it was $17. Don't tell anyone, okay? Burnout. Ooh, if this guy means business. One thing that I always thought was interesting about this game is you could defend. Obviously, most games let you do that, most RPGs. But whatever, dude. Ow. Anyways, if you defend, you recover 10% of your health. Like so. And obviously you also take less damage. So that's interesting. It's one of those oddities, but I like it. Also, while you're inputting your commands, double slash here takes one input. But later on, there are, I forget what they're called exactly. But you get different attacks that have more than one input. And sometimes an enemy can counter in the middle of your attack. And you have to, you got to be on point with the, so you press X to actuate those timings. When you push circle, you have to push circle if it's an enemy countering you. Addition, that's what they're called. I couldn't remember. Never had a PlayStation growing up? Rashik, I'm so sorry. You changed your... I'm sure you meant to say profile pictures. Won't stop you, but be careful. Your journey is not yet over, is it? No. You can count on us about Celis. There should be enough people who can still move. We're good. Take care, Plot. Applause. When everything is settled, I'll be back. With Shanna! One game system and you picked GameCube. Mostly for Smash. I get it, Rashik. I definitely understand that. Smash Melee, in my opinion, the best Smash game. Top tier Smash game. Wow, that was rude. Revenge! It's me! Dart said to the young kids who probably haven't seen him. Is it Dart? Oh, Wolfie, yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm a little tired today, honestly, team. Everyone's dead. Not everyone. Yeah, Ploss is okay. You gotta be strong, help the people in the village. I will rescue Shanna. Oh, easy. I'll get medical herbs. Me too. Aren't these kids so helpful? Okay, yep, time to go. Dax, it's been alright, buddy. I've been okay. I was very, very busy today. I got home, I immediately mowed the front lawn. I weeded around the backyard. And, I was cutting... there's 2 trees that have been plaguing my yard, threatening my house and my neighbor's power line. And if it damages their power line, it's on me, you know? So I've been trying to get that taken care of. And today was the day. Thanks, Wolfie. I like this hat a lot, too. They're not done yet. It's not done yet. The trees, that is. But, I came in at 7:40. I scarfed my sandwich. I hopped in the shower to rinse the tree off of me. And, here we go, buddy. Oh, I'm tired. Your boy Mayhem is a little tired today. That's rude, bro. She's like a young girl. Do you have to be like that? Oof. I could not be a prison guard at a male prison. Yeah, I could probably do that. A prison guard at a woman's prison. I couldn't do. I'm too soft. Too soft for that. What game is this? Yes, Wolfie, we beat Hyper Metroid. This is Legend of Dragoon. And Frugal... who the heck is that girl? You could tell me. The world's future rests on her. That's it? This is enough information for you. Those of you who do not grasp the value should just do what their orders say. I'm not taking your orders. Only His Majesty Dole can order me. Anyway, you must remember this. If you make a scratch on her, it'll cost more than your head. This is a message from Emperor Dole. Cliff, that's not a bad idea. I know that... later, guy. Oh, hang on. There you go. Poor soldier guy. Cliff, I don't know the history of this, so I guess we'd find out. I'd have to do some research. I know a tiny bit of the history of this game, like the fact that it came out around the PS2 launch, which made it very impressive as a PS1 game, but it really got overshadowed by the launch of the PS2. By the time it came out, it just wasn't as... No thanks. I'm sure I can figure that out. It was really overshadowed by the launch of the PS2. Which is sad, because this game is great. And for a PS1 game, looks gorgeous. This game looks gorgeous, you know? Wolfie, it's a new thing that YouTube's doing, where, you could, it has to do with, chatters and, oh, I did not heal. Oops. Yeah, it has to do with, how much you've chatted or viewed a YouTube stream, I believe. I don't remember what, they're calling it leaderboards. And I did briefly read the article that they put on my studio page, but only briefly. I should have read it more. So one thing that's really nice, like I mentioned earlier, you can guard, and you heal 10% of your health when you guard. Wolfie, it's supposed to help drive engagement. I don't know necessarily that it means a whole lot, or to me it doesn't really mean anything. I always appreciate it, but oh, I always appreciate the chat. I love talking to people, but I don't know that that's going to make a, you know, a crown next to your name is going to make a big difference. Some people will really like it. Most people probably won't care. That's how I feel about it. Ah, thanks, Cliff. Well, I do appreciate that. I love chatting with you, as you well know. But Dax, bro, got a lot of stuff still that I want to do. I think we get our first party member pretty soon. I want to maybe get one more battle, maybe 2 more battles before then. Dax, how about yourself? You said you've been pretty busy. Has it been work? Or what else? What else have you been doing? I haven't seen Swilks on in a little while. Gosh, Cliff, I can't think of anything that I need in particular. What do you think about the Switch 2, Cliff? Are you gonna try and get one? I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I may not. I may not bother. Honestly, with the price hike, and there's no, like, massive innovations. It's just Switch Pro is what it really is, but more expensive. I'm not so sure that I'm sold on it. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I may get one eventually, but I'm not going to get one right away. Prime 4 is not even a launch game. And I did notice during the life of the Switch games did not get any sort of discount, really, which is odd. Previously, you know, Nintendo games would get a discount after a certain amount of time, or after a while at least. Yeah, Cliff, they can brick it. You no longer own your games. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot to love about it, but there's a lot that I don't love. Yeah, I'm sad. I'm so sad, because I really want to try Metroid Prime 4. You know, I love Metroid Prime, but I don't know. I don't think I want to give Nintendo any money. Maybe eventually, but not really feeling it right now. Wait, that's the correct way, so I don't want to go that way. Not yet. I want that other box. It's like this in every game, but early game, you want everything. You want all of the likes. I mean, all of the items. Hit the like button. So, Wolfie, I'm not sure. I think we're gonna go with another platformer. I was thinking about one of the Spyro games. And then, I know Cam's not here, or maybe he's not here, but after that, we go back to Fire Emblem, perhaps, you know? Because a lot of people seem to like that. I really liked it, too. And so I was considering going back to Fire Emblem. We still take 2 damage, but we gain 9 health when we defend now. That's kind of crazy. And we did gain a different edition, Volcano, but... Yes, Rashik. Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn? Radiant Peak. Whatever you want to call it. Radiant Dawn. So that's the current plan, Rashik. I kind of thought we'd do this. We'd slip in something else. Maybe that's not as long. Spyro game probably take us, you know, 2 or 3 streams. I'm guesstimating. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've played it. But I don't recall it being a long game. Boop. Later, tree. Nice. Anyways, that's my current plan. And Rashik, I've been thinking about taking some time off work and working on the videos that I want to make. Because there's a lot of shorts that I still want to make from Final Fantasy VII. There's some shorts from other various games, you know, and there's a lot of content that I want to make, but I work all the time. It's just so much stuff to do and not enough time. I can't fit it all in, you know? Wolfie, hey, well, thanks for coming by. It was great chatting with you, too. Anytime, you know where to find me. And, hey, if you don't find me live, you're welcome to leave a comment, and I'll get back to you there. Oh. Yeah, be gone, dog. I have no time to deal with you. Oh, but that reminds me. Big spoopy dog. This way. Isn't that dangerous? Shouldn't you not run across that tree branch? Yeek! Yeah, back off, dog! Hang in there. I'll get you out of there, Shanna. I'm coming for you! Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way. That's a quote from Final Fantasy 13. I think Snow says it. Yeah, Rashik, I still have my my save data on my memory card, my GameCube memory card. Oh, I don't know if I want to carry that over though. I didn't defeat the Black Knight, you know? I was a weenie. If it was not an Iron Man, I would have just went for him. But I was so worried that I would just end my run. I was really worried about it. Boop. Later, nerd. Oh, 2 hits, sorry. He's like made of wood or something. I don't know. Big defense. But he's not as fast, so I get 2 turns. Sweet action. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Rashik, I'm ready for it. I think Cam will be excited for that. I was kind of bummed that the Baldur's Gate streams did so poorly, because I was really enjoying that. Honestly, Rashik, you were my champion during that, but not my content champion, unfortunately. Cliff was my content champion. He just loved to push the content button, you know? The most reliable one still relies on resolve procs? Huh. Dax, I kind of thought that would happen. Oof. He, flew really close to the sun for all of that, you know? I was worried. I thought that would happen, but, I get it. I'm not burnt out. I'm just no time. I just don't have any time. I've still been playing. I'm almost to level 70 Herblore. Getting up there, buddy. But mostly I've only just been playing on my phone. And if BK decides to get lucky with Eclipse procs, you just lose. Yeah, his stats were so high, even though you know, my stats by the end of the game were getting pretty juicy. As you say, I would have looked at those stats, compared them, and thought, well, I can survive a hit, you know? Well, how can I sneak in? Well, this is convenient. Yeah, Dax, I tried as well, but probably much more subtly than you. Go for it, Dart. What are you waiting on? Now's your chance. That was convenient, team. If only we can get convenient like that more often, huh? Good meat and fish. Delicious. You bought a lot recently. Is there something going on? That's not your business, merchant! Hello, sorry, just trying to make some small talk. I'll inspect the load. I've never seen what happens if you fail that little hide check. Because I've always hit it. Successfully. So I don't know. He inspects the load, he just kind of glances at it. It's probably okay. Lower the bridge! Now! Nice. Well, Dax, you and I'll just get way strong. Big strong. And leave him in the dust. Maybe. Oof. It's he got way ahead of us. He got way ahead of us, but yeah, he I don't blame him for feeling burnt out after all that. Okay. Let's do this, team. We're gonna make a little jailbreak. Every time I say jailbreak, I think of Duke Nukem. Nice. I made it. Good thing that merchant will sell stuff to me without trying to murder me. Let's go. Let's go, team. Oh, nice. All right. So we could change additions here. And well, let's talk about that right quick. Let's talk about the additions just right quick. Anyways, it's a different type of attack. And you can see where it says add. That's how many button prompts there are to get through it. And then the damage percent, it multiplies your base damage by whatever percentage if you roll all the way through the addition, you know, if you hit all the prompts correctly. And they do level up, and sometimes they gain to where you gain more SP, which is your turn to Dragoon points, or they boost your damage. Some additions boost both, but some are stronger in one area versus another. Volcano definitely gives SP, if I remember correctly. But anyways, there you go. They do level up as you complete them correctly, so it's worth doing. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a little bit, Cam. I'm discovered! Uh-oh. Cam! How are you doing, my guy? I, was talking earlier about the plan. So I think after this, we'll do another shorter platformer, maybe 2. And then we're going to try to do, another Iron Man of, Path of Radiance. Or Radiant Dawn. That one. That one. See how we do. 80 Hunter. Yeah. Herbivores. I got a ton of those, Dax. I did about 350 or something like that. Decent, great Hunter XP. And honestly, you get a little Herblore XP each time you catch one. So it's not bad there either. Help me. I'm just a delivery man. Be quiet. I'm not going to kill you. Oh, okay. I won't make a noise. Yeah, I can't Wii either. Yes, Cam, I'm so pumped for that, bro. I'll be unloading until you finish your business. You know, hey. Yeah, Rashik, yeah. It's, It does make it stronger. If I wasn't talking a whole bunch and I wasn't streaming, I'd probably do it too, you know? Let's go ahead and pick up one of these Angel's Prayer and one Sparknet. I don't think we'll need either of those items, but, can't hurt to have a few extra items on hand, you know? Won't be long and this whole place is gonna be hunting us down, so bombs away. I don't remember the buttons. Okay, R1 turns off and on the location and exit indicators. By the way, O is how you run. I don't really know if that's necessary for you to know, but there you go. Figured I'd tell you anyways. I do remember in some towns there are there's hidden items. It's a Stardust is what it's called. I don't know. That's rude, bro. That's rude. You don't know that. He doesn't know that. He doesn't mean it, team. He doesn't mean it, okay? He's just trying to hurt our feelings because he's mad. He's big mad that he's about to fail. Anyways. I forgot what I was talking about. So we're here to save Shanna. And if I remember correctly, we actually find our first teammate here. And almost fight him. We almost fight him, but no. We find out we're on the same team. Same team, bro. And this is one of my favorite characters, which of course this man makes you love him, just like you guys love hitting the like button. I like Lavitz. He's such a likable character. Dang it. Why has he got to be like that? This game would be a lot easier if he was less likable, you know? Yeah, exactly. That's rude, bro. You don't have to say that. He doesn't have to call me that. You know, what's with the name calling? We could just fight. He doesn't have to call me names. Kind of rude. Kind of rude. All right, bro. Ow. He got first attack. That's not cool. What is it? I think you can push, yeah, R2 changes the camera angle. That's cool. Kind of cool. I do like the, I don't know. I like the game. The character models are really well done. The background's not just a totally, you know, pre-rendered background. That's really nice. It largely is, but also not all of it, which is really nice. PS1 was well known for its pre-rendered backgrounds, because of how much storage the CD-ROMs had. The N64 did not do that as often because it didn't have as much storage space. But so the N64 used other techniques. Anyways, I didn't mind this one at all. I like the pre-rendered backgrounds. One use of that word. And you were so afraid as a kid that your parents would see it. That's fair, Dax. You know, my parents didn't really care if games had bad language in it as long as I didn't use it. And I definitely learned more bad language from my stepdad than I did all other sources combined. So they weren't worried about it being in a game, for sure. Interesting how that works out, right? They couldn't be mad of it being in a game if stepdad and mom, for that matter, said, you know, use that type of language all the time. Oh, did I say Dax? Sorry, you both have the same color name and it's about the same length. And you're confusing me, okay? You did that on purpose. Whose side are you on? Who is it? It's me. Anyways, yes, Rashik. Sorry. Rashik! You're coming around to Rashik a little bit, aren't you? Gonna change the pronunciation a bit. Oh, gosh, guys, I'm tired. I was sitting here before stream, and I was just kind of thinking, oh, gosh, my forearm's tired, this muscle's exhausted, my arms are tired. I was lifting a bunch of tree limbs, and I was working, team. I was working, okay? Whoa. Wasn't until after you moved out that you learned that there was a vent in the basement when you played Halo that made it so everyone in the living room could hear the words I learned. Ooh, Rashik, that's dangerous. That's dangerous, my friend. Yeah, for me, there was a vent in my bedroom, but parents didn't hear what I was saying. I heard what parents were doing. You know? So that was great. So good. Anyways, yeah, fun times. Fun times. Hey. Whistling at me? So rude. We don't blow the whistle around here. Gosh. I remember, I shared a room with my stepbrother. And, we heard some noises. And my brother got down next to the vent to listen. We were real young at the time, so I didn't know what it was. I don't know if he did. I don't think he did. But we didn't know what was going on in there. And he got right up next to the vent to see if he could figure out what this was. And then we just heard their vent close really loudly. I love my mom. No, he stops and you just hear the vent close. That's amazing. Oh, so good. I want that treasure box. You're in the way. Dex is like, yeah. Oh, poor Mama Mayhem. Poor Mama Mayhem. Good times, team. It was good times. I remember we lived in a little duplex. I think it was a duplex. I was 5 and 6 at the time, so I don't remember that well, but I think it was a duplex that we lived in. And so the rooms were small, and they were definitely, you know, it's not like they had a whole lot of privacy from the 4 kids in the house. It was me, my sister, my stepbrother, and my stepsister. Stop throwing things at me. Rude. Although that effect does look really good. Sure does look pretty darn good. Boop. Stop doing that. Okay, so I don't really care if he throws things at me, but this animation takes longer to play out than if he just ran over here and tried to bop me. Boop. I don't need a ton of health, but I do want to keep a little bit. Do want to keep it. Okay, never mind. He's got to go. I'm done with this guy. I'll heal up outside of battle. I remember that the health, if I remember correctly at least, the health potions do a percentage healing? I don't remember what that is. So how about them Dodgers, huh? Me be dodging that vent. Ugh, yeah. No, I learned to just go downstairs and play video games, you know? Mom and Dad want alone time? I want to give it to them. I just want to play video games. Weird. Admit it! Admit what? What does he think I'm about to admit to him? So Rashik, the reason those attacks have a long animation is I can also use those attacks on enemies. And during that animation, there's a button press prompt. And the more you press the button, the larger percentage of damage that item does. So that's why the animation is long intentionally, to give you time to button mash. Anyways, we're doing all right. We got plenty of healing items. And honestly, you don't have to stack as much healing items in this game since you can defend. And if you're even close to, you know, what I would call a proper level for the fights that you're about to do, you'll heal plenty just by defending. And we're about to equip this jacket and get a big boost. Well, I say big, it's... When they're doing 4 damage, 2 defense is a loss, you know? I hit addition, that's not what I wanted. Armed? Meant to do that? Was that... Oh, that's not for us. Never mind. What does this heal? Half. Yeah, it heals half. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use one. Why not? Where you can use the button push to make your attacks better? I guess so. Alright, Dax, we'll see you in a bit. I haven't played Expedition 33, but if that's the case, then yes. And I like stuff like that. Same with, I mentioned this earlier, but Paper Mario? I didn't say Paper Mario, but Paper Mario is one of them. I really like the Thousand Year Door. I want to play that sometime, team. I've got the Switch version, and I've never... I have played the GameCube version. I have the GameCube version, but haven't played the Switch one yet. I'd like to do that. I bet that's awesome. Move quicker! Don't tell me what to do. I'll destroy you. Ow, that's rude. Better cut it out. You'll regret not being killed on the battlefield. You really believe you can live comfortably in the jail? The head warden Frugal will feed you to the monster! Oops! What is it? Feed us to the monster? I won't let you humiliate us anymore! Oh, feisty. It's the worst kind of POW. POW? I guess. I don't know what that means exactly in this regard. Prisoner of war is what I think, but you know. But the best kind of feed. I think he's referring to him as feisty, the best kind of prisoner of war. If you want to kill me now! I won't let him! Woof! Look at this beast. This absolute stallion of a man here. Sir Levitz! You broke out of the jail? Silly guy. You think you could escape from here all alone? Yeah, he's not alone. Go back to the castle. Alive! Tell King Albert! Oh, look at that sweet tackle. Oh, no! I forgot that they died. Get him, Levitz! Is this civil war? Who are you? Are you a dog of Basil too? Oh, get struck down, bro. Sweet action. Look at Levitz, he's such a beast. Who are you? Not your enemy, bro. Calm down. Slamberts. I'm the head of the first knighthood of the Kingdom of Basil. Well, then you and I are allies. Well, seems we don't have time for introductions. You can say that again. Let's get it, team. Let's get it! It has I did hear that it was an RPG turn-based that was awesome. Oh, Rashik, right? Slambert? What a sweet name! Oh gosh. Everything about this man just screams stallion. He's an absolute monster. Yeah! And look at that, he's even got a studly voice. Bro's a champion. I'm all about it. I don't have a man crush, alright? He's just awesome. Big thing is, enemy attacks can be dodged. That's one of the things I like about Super Mario, you know, the RPG games, like the Mario and Luigi games, Partners in Time, all of those games. You can dodge almost every enemy attack with good timing, or at least reduce how much damage you take. And I love that. If he's built, it's a lot. Bro, Mentitube, it's been a little while. How have you been, buddy? I've missed you. I've missed you. I'm glad you're back. Bro, we were just talking about it. Soon. So after this game, it's the plan to do maybe a platformer of some kind, and then boop, nice. Maybe go for maybe 1 or 2 platformers, something short-ish but reasonably quick, and then do Radiant Dawn. So that's kind of the plan, the working plan at the moment. Welcome back, somebody. I will carry out your wish. Yeah. Lavitz is a beast. Rashik, I do have it. I did think about it. I'm here to rescue someone important to me. Life likes to throw curveballs. 100%, bro. 100%. Do you know anything about her? Her name is Shanna. Sorry, buddy. I've been locked up. I'll look elsewhere. Wait! Let's go together. Thought you had to go back to the castle. Yeah, but it's dangerous. Look at Lavitz. He's such a bro already. You're looking for your girl? I'll help you. Besides, let's stick together. I don't know what brought you here, but Helena's not that easy to go through alone. That goes for me too. But we can break out together as a team. Yeah, man knows what's up. How come you trust me? We've just met. You've got this air about you. The raid you made was quite impressive. I trusted you to guard my back. That's the way I think. And then they, like, you know, connect arms and they're just insta bros. Beautiful, love it. I don't own Pizza Tower, somebody, but I can look into it. Poor thing. Poor thing. I think that was I don't know where that came from. At least I'm pretty sure it was Sweeney Todd, but I don't know where it came from, why it came out of my mouth. Don't ask, okay? Questions are hard. Why did I have to be sent to this? Should have fought, bro. I'll take your treasure, though. Sparknet, sweet. He's not wearing that tan armor. Obviously not the enemy. Yeah, look at that red armor and the spiky hair. Does he look like he's wearing a goofy helmet, you know? Oof. Oh, yeah. Treasure! 20G. I'm rich. Big rich. I saw you on the box art. You're the protagonist. So trustworthy. Unless it's Cloud, he gives away the black materia, you know? Not trustworthy. He is the whole reason that the whole quest has to take place. Not exactly, but kinda, you know? Woo! Sorry, guys. Having a little trouble breathing. My allergies tearing me up. That's what I get for mowing. Let's get him! So these first additions, honestly pretty easy. One tap, and they're just easy to hit. And the timing is reasonably precise, but not super strict at the same time. Yeah, look at that red armor. You can tell he's not a bad guy. Look at that stallion there. I wish I had a breastplate like that. I bet that thing's heavy, but that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. Your sister made you sick? What the heck? What's up with that? It's locked. Well, sounds like that's where we need to go. Okay, I was wondering if there's something I could do there. 'Tis not. Somebody, I've never beaten this game, and that makes me kind of sad. I've always enjoyed it. It's just one of those games that, while I have enjoyed it, there was always something that stopped me from being able to beat it. And I went over that at the start of the stream, but apparently there's a glitch that can happen at the end of Disc 2. And that glitch happened to me. What about this conveniently placed key? Sounds good. Key to Shanna's cell. How convenient. But why only that girl? I intend to ask that directly to the head warden. Yeah, Rashik, definitely a skill issue. So this game is many things. Difficult is not one of those. I don't recall having difficulty with any of the fights in this game. I can't think of any part of this game that was really difficult even. But yes, I am bad at video games, and this one is no exception. But anyways, there was also, the first time I tried to play through it, at the end of Disc 3, not the end of Disc 3, it was right near the start of Disc 3, there was a boss fight. I think it was supposed to be with some kind of giant wolf, but it would load the battlefield, but not the enemy model. So I could never fight the wolf because I could never really start the battle. And I no longer have that copy of the game, but oof, it was a bummer to get so far into it and then have to start over, you know? Because by the time I got another copy of the game, I did not have that save file any longer. Boop. This game is like the only not Final Fantasy JRPG on the PS1 that you can think of off the top of your head. There's a few, like Suikoden, for instance. Threads of Fate. Ow. I don't know. There's a few good ones. There's like, you know, the Digimon games. You know, there's some out there. PS1 was the JRPG machine. Breath of Fire 3, you know, oh gosh, there were a lot of good ones. Boop. Digimon World 1, 2, and 3. I didn't like 2, but 1 was really good, I thought. It was broken and jank, but it was so much fun. I loved it. Anyways, yeah, there were some good ones. There were some pretty good ones. I did not get to play a lot of them, but there were quite a few that were awesome. There's this one game that I remember playing. It was, I have it, although I can't remember the name of it just now. There were apparently 3 in this series, but I've only ever played the second one. And it's a game where you have to fight and you know, defeat people by setting traps. And that's all you could do was set traps and activate the traps. You couldn't attack people directly. That was fun. That was a fun game. It's very basic, honestly, but you could set up some neat little combos to defeat your targets. When you were a kid, you weren't allowed to watch Pokemon, but you were allowed to watch Digimon. Big Digimon fan. Bro, did you ever play Digimon World 1? Rashik, I don't think you were here back when I was playing that a little bit on my channel, huh? That game, it's so broken, it's so janky, but I loved it, and I still love it. I have never beaten it, and I would love to. Oh yeah, that's right, still no PlayStation, but yeah, it's like jank with a capital J, but it was good in a weird way. I enjoyed it. Darn, where is it? Sounds like a Duke Nukem quote if I've ever heard one. Uh-oh. Lavitz, get them before they make any noise. Yeah. Lavit's all about it. Oof, Chrono Cross, there you go. Never beat that one either. There's so many. I did beat Disc 1, but I never got an opportunity, like a good one, to play Disc 2. I have another copy of the game now, my own copy finally. So I could do it now, but it's one of those games that it's hard to get into, you know? And I remember running around Lost several times whenever I was younger. And it's difficult to stream games like that because it's not necessarily always so interesting to watch someone run around and be lost and have no idea what to do. So it's not always so easy to stream all games, you know? Tried a few Digimon games after you got older and kind of hate most of them. Don't like it when Digimon tries to be a creature collector. That's fair. Digimon 1, not really a creature collector. Honestly, Digimon World 1 is the only one that I like. It's the only one that I like. I played 2 and I played 3. I own 4, but I haven't played it. I heard after I bought it that it was hot garbage. Oh, so bad. But one, I haven't had the time, but also I haven't had the want to play it. I picked it up for a couple bucks because I thought for a fun one-off stream maybe it'd be neat to check out. If we ever have time. Wouldn't that be nice, team? But number one, not really a creature collector. There was a log of which ones you had, but I wouldn't call it a creature collector. You just have one at a time. Shanna, it's me! Yes! Yes, it's me. I'm here to rescue you. Hurry up. The guard is coming. All about the personal bond between one human and one Digimon. And the games kind of ignore that. See, the first one doesn't. Your Digimon does sometimes fade away and is reborn, but you only ever have the one. I'm here to rescue you. Not sure if brother and sister are lovers. You haven't forgotten me, even though we haven't seen each other for 5 years? How could I forget you, Dart? How can I forget? Oh, what a cliche line. Show me your face. As if you haven't seen it by now? Haven't changed much. Yes, you have. You look much stronger. Much more than the Dart I knew. Not sure if savage or compliment, you know? Not sure if she's being savage and attacking or a compliment, you know? We back, baby! Welcome back, Big Dex. Dex, I love you, man. I hope you know that. Like, no homo. Love you, brother. The girl is breaking out. Not really. She's being broken out. It's totally different. Bro doesn't know what he's up to. Doesn't know what's going on. Team, I'm all sorts of clogged up today. Borderline flirting? Yeah, see, Rashik, I agree. It seems like flirts to me. But, you know, I almost pushed that too early. She broke the... Oh, you're right, man. Tube, she's kind of swole. She's kind of swole, buddy. I forgot. She could bench press Lavitz and Dart together, you know? She just... Easy. She's kind of a beast, huh? Kind of a beast. Oh, just like Lavitz. He's a monster. He's a monster. He's my favorite character, which is awful. Team, as great as Lavitz is, don't fall in love with him, okay? Don't do it. It's not worth it. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Beware for minor spoilers. But Lavitz leaves the party later, okay? Ugh. And he breaks my heart. Sadness. He wins my heart and then he breaks it. Bummer. Look at him. Look at that stud muffin. He looks unhappy, but he's really a joyous guy. You hurt? I am fine. Yeah, well, let's get the heck out of here. You can celebrate later. Besides, it's too damp to have a party, isn't it? See, look at him. Look at him. He's a jokester. Yeah, bro's got jokes. Shanna's like, Dart, I'm basically an adult. I'll just take this bow and I'll fight too. Shanna. Look, Dart, she grew up. She was alone in a hellish place. If she was a regular woman, she wouldn't have been able to survive. Better believe she can launch an arrow, you know? Of course, there's not many fools that would come to save her. But the Shanna of my memory hasn't changed a bit. Yeah, well, she's not 13 anymore. Let's get the heck out of here. Game's older than the characters in it. You're right, Rashik. 26-year-old spoilers are big spoilers. Say that again? Hang on, team. I'm ready this time. But, well, the knight from Basil, he broke out of jail. I'm sorry. I'm not talking about that rat. After that, the girl from Celis was taken by the red guy. What? What did you say? The girl's taken by the guy with the red armor. Later, nerd. Don't let them out alive. Don't kill the girl. It's an order. Aye, aye, sir. You fail, I'll behead all of you. I might as well dye everything else red with your blood. Oh, he's terrifying. Listen to him. He's got me shaking over here. Like, something that shakes a lot. I don't know. Use your imagination, team. He's not a, I don't know, he's not a threatening boss. This game's pretty great, somebody. I do love it. While I don't remember all of the details, I remember really enjoying it. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at her. She was stuck in jail, still stronger than Dart was when he started his journey. Boop. She's, to my knowledge at least, I haven't beaten the game, but she's the only character that I know of that doesn't have additions. She just kind of shoots her bow and that's all that happens. Which is usually why I don't use her in battle, because she doesn't have as much combat power, I feel like, due to the lack of those additions. Oh, I did get that, that armor. I need to see if Lavitz can wear it, or maybe Shanna. Someone can wear it, probably. So it's not immediately obvious, but when you get XP from a fight, it's actually split among all party members. At least I'm pretty sure it is. So you don't actually get as much XP as it would seem. 18, so everyone gets 6, you know? So leveling is not quite as fast as it might seem. Yeah, there we go. Leather jacket. Look at her. She's... Oh, beautiful. Big jump. Big boost right there. Alright, let's get out of here. This place stinks anyways. Smells bad. That is not the exit. I knew that. You silly goof. This is the exit. Duh. Alright, let's get out of here. I do know that we have to fight Frugal. I'm pretty sure. I know we fight him. I don't remember if we fight him here. I think we do. But if I'm not mistaken, we come back here later. I don't remember why we come back, though. This music's so sweet. I love it. It's just kind of got that jazzy kind of... I don't know. It's just good. Okay, team. It's just good. I love it. Makes me want to bob my head. Makes me want to get with it, team. Oh, look, the merchant. He moved here. How convenient. How convenient that he's here instead of back where we were. It's almost as if the game is telling me, you know? Sure, let's get another one of those. Everybody's on edge, and they all want to murder you. There's that treasure box there, but I don't know how to get it. Probably some pathway I did not take earlier. Oh, well, there he is. So, you're the red one acting like a prince. So what? You and the leader of the knights are feed for my pet after I mince you up. Lavitz, is this the head warden? His name's Frugal. He's so bad even the people of his own country are afraid of him. Ooh. You have such a calm face. A manly face. You attack Celis. Nope. I just gave them the order. Lazy. Yeah, why'd you have Shanna taken away? I don't know. Emperor Dole just said to bring back that girl. The order was so trivial that I added the new one of annihilating Celis. Muhaha. Get it? He's evil. Unforgivable. His club is as big as my torso. Listen to this music, though. So good. So good. It has a sweet little intro. Delicious. Let's, this is probably... I don't remember if these wardens come... I think, when you defeat these two, he summons, like, higher level ones. I don't remember. Oh yeah, and you can't attack him directly until you defeat them. Interesting. Oh really, Rashik? What did you think was gonna happen? What'd you think I was gonna say, huh? You got me there, buddy. You really got me good. I was not expecting that comment. I think he summons like higher tier guards. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. I was definitely gonna say torso. Okay, Rashik? Such a wimp. Yes, yes, these guys. The senior wardens. Let's burn them out. So I don't remember what button it is. I think it's X. Oh yeah, there it is. Come on, button press. 216. Not bad, right? For 8 damage. Let's go. I'm basically a monster. Big 8 damage. I pushed the button a lot, just for 8 damage. Let's try the spark net. Yeah. Come on, big money. Big money. 232%? Booyah! Ugh. That was rude. That's so rude. Now that's a lot of damage! The spark net was a lot of damage. It was worth it to buy a couple of those. Boop! Harpoon! Ugh! Yeah, you're darn right. Now that's a lot of damage. Mentatube, I love that one. I love that meme. Alright, come on, bro. That's rude. That was just kind of rude, you know? I think he gets to attack more often. Because he's a boss? I don't remember. Kind of rude. Put me down. Thanks. He did put me down. That's what I asked for. Alright, team, we're just gonna recover up a little bit. I think with Dart, I'm actually just gonna throw a healing potion. We get plenty of these, and they're not expensive, so it's not a big deal. We're just trying to be frugal. Get it? Because the boss... Yeah, never mind. I'm just being a butt, by the way. Let's get him, team. Okay. Come on. Come on, button presses. That... Not bad. Not bad. Arm was getting a little tired. My arm was tired before I even got started today, honestly. Didn't realize that the boss's only attack is a sumo slam? Yeah, why does he carry the big stick? Seems counterproductive a little bit. Yeah, Mentatube, if I carried a stick as large as you were, I'd probably just pick you up too, you know? I'm just saying. If I could do that, probably would. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll use this, why not? Come on. So people can definitely press this button faster than I can. But my button pressing speed's not bad. So I make pretty good use of those items. Uh-oh. Power up. Get him, Lavitz. Show him you're a beast. Oh, that did not do much damage. Ha. Got him. No? Here we go. Got him. Wow, still no. Ow. Lavitz, catch. Hang on, I'm ready for it. Nailed it. Yeah, I meant to. If I were that big, yeah, I would throw my weight around a little bit. Ooh, look at that, 4 healing potions. Like I said, it's not that big a deal to use them. Oh, couple level ups, not bad. Spinning cane, sweet. Ah, okay. Is he immortal? Let's get out of here. Get on a horse, hurry. Bro's like, ugh. Yeah. Keep them from leaving, even if it costs your lives. Bro just got destroyed and he just falls over and says, you know what? I'm not done yet, and stands back up. Raise the bridge! Jailbreak! Come on, Lavitz! Go, baby, go! Woo! Like a champion. Telling you, Lavitz is the best. He's a beast. Bring her back or you will be dead! Speaking of people that will be dead, you! When did you sneak in? Should we tell this to His Majesty Dole? Wait! I'll bring back the girl! Otherwise, you would be dead by now. You go too. Oh yeah, send them all! Everything's going just as I planned. Yes. They don't know they're in the palm of my hand. See, that's how you know that guy's evil. He's talking about like people and their palms, and I don't know, he's like... I didn't have a good joke for that, okay, team? We could go back that way, but it's not the right way to go. Why would you go back to Cella's, you know? Huh. Somebody, interesting. I guess you moved over to the other stream. Woof! 160. He gained 2 levels, I think. I think Lavitz gained 2 levels. That's insane. I didn't avoid enemies, really, but I didn't try to fight a whole bunch either. So I wasn't trying to level grind. I knew Frugal wasn't that tough. He has a lot of hit points, but he doesn't deal a lot of damage. And he doesn't deal nothing, but you can basically just defend and still recover, so it's not really threatening. But this music, look at this music. Did you hear what Lavitz said? He said, "Hark!" I don't know, I love Lavitz. He's my favorite. For many reasons. But look at those Sabatons. Aren't those great? Are those boots, I guess? I don't know. I think they look like Sabatons to me, but what do I know? Anyways, bro's a beast. Alright, this way. Into the prairie? Sure, why not? This game, I'm sorry, team. If I look a little juiced, this game gets me juiced up. Lavitz, your armor too heavy? Can you keep going? Yeah! Well, good. Time to go. I think he takes an arrow to the knee. He goes full Skyrim on us. Ah! Hide yourselves! Come on, Lavitz. Does it hurt? It's just a scratch. 'Tis but a flesh wound. But you gotta cover the wound. It can be treated later. We gotta run first. I'll carry Lavitz. Shanna, you go first. And Lavitz is like, I'm a man. I can walk. Here they come. Yeah, see what I mean? Lavitz is a man. He just took an arrow to the knee and he's like, brush it off. No big deal. Oof, it's go time still, don't you know? Let's hide in here. They'll never find us. Shh, Steve. Be very quiet. Here they are. Women first. We might spare those. Imbecile. Huh. Is this the fugitive? Don't be silly. Go look over there. What's wrong with you, bro? Woof! That was close. Good thing they're dumb. Almost found out. Ah, sorry, Lavitz. Such a trifle wound. Does it still hurt? No, I just killed over for no reason. Thought it would be useful. Shanna? Learning? That's rich! Mr. So-and-so might come back injured at any moment. Mentitude, you cannot trust. The woodland creatures. Dark Nex, hello! Thanks for coming by. Yeah, disc 1, it's go time, my guy. I guess you've played before? I have played this game before, just to be clear, but I've never beaten it. I mentioned this earlier, but it's... I guess there's a glitch. I read online that there was a glitch at the end of disc 2, potentially, that you could encounter. And I was at the end of disc 2, and I could not progress past a certain boss fight. I could defeat the boss, and the game would just not move forward. Drove me nuts. I even bought another copy of the game, hoping that that would fix it. No such luck. So we're trying again. Here we are, nearly a decade later, trying again. I don't remember most of this game, but we're going to give it another shot, you know? And I don't know half the game. Oh, Rashik, that's awful. Right before you go fight Kefka? That's crazy. Yeah, that's a big bummer. Boop. Yeah, I have a few stories about stuff like that, so we all know the pain for sure. Should have meant the tube. Should have detained the creature. You just never know who you can trust in a forest like that, you know? To me, whatever that thing was, it looked a little sketch. I don't know. I don't know if I'd have let it go. Dark Nex, how are you feeling, by the way? Thanks for coming by. If you guys see me like messing with my mic, I laughed earlier and I got some spit on my mic because I'm a monster. Oh no, I gotta clean my pop filter now. It's not to say that I don't ever clean it. I do, but I also have 2 just in case I need to clean it. But I guess this one's gotta go to the wash now. Kind of crazy. Ew. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, team. Oh, the one for the DS. Gotcha. You say 3, and whenever you say 3, I just assume, probably foolishly, most people assume are actually meaning 6. I have that one, Rashik, and I've never beaten it. I have gotten pretty far in it, but I never got to finish it. Seems like we completely lost those fools! Sweet. Dart, tell me about the last 5 years. Is this really the time? Maybe we should get to a safe spot. It was a journey for revenge. It was a journey to find the guy who deprived me of something precious and kill him. I couldn't tell you, Shanna. That's why I left. By myself. The Black Monster. You knew? I only knew the name. Nobody would tell me more about it because they said I was still too young. What's the Black Monster? What are you talking about? It's this this young girl. She likes to think that she's hot. Her name's Rose. And yeah. I have 2 homes. One is Cella's. That's where I spend time with Shanna. Nice. And the other one's where I spent time with my parents. My first home, which was taken from me by the Black Monster 18 years ago. Neat. What a name for a town, huh? Wouldn't that town just be neat? Well, not when it's on fire. Rashik, I don't know how far into Final Fantasy 3 that I was, but I had just gotten to a point where I was in some kind of weird world that had very small little bits of land, and I had to fly around between the islands. I was 5 years old. Neat was assaulted by the Black Monster. Look at her. I mean, look at it. You don't know it's a her. It could be anything. It could even be a monster. Not an employment, education, or training. Neat. Yeah. We were lucky. We got away. But then, Father had to go back. Dark Nex. Rose is the Black Monster! Only 3 of us could get out of the village. A lot of people have the hots for Rose. I totally get it. Father says, I love you, Mother. And then leaves. And Mother's like, don't go alone. You could be killed. And then Mom's like, I'm going too. And they both died. Why? Just don't go. Everything's fine. It's all fine. You don't have to go too, Mom. But that's where the black monster was waiting. So, I do know that, I do know spoilers. I do know who the black monster is, but I don't remember anything else about it other than who the black monster is, okay? Dark Next. This game is good. It is really good. Rashik, they did consider it, but very briefly, and then they went anyways, you know? So, yes, but no. The sun revealed a foreign landscape. No longer was it his home. It had completely transformed. It was no longer neat. That was just neat. Oof. Oh, but then, suddenly a shiny, and I found this, my treasure. I found a shiny. I like shinies. Was only this. It was a memento. The only thing my father carried around all the time. Dart, it's okay. I understand. Yeah, Lucky Penny. Heads up. Shanna, I'm sorry I didn't tell you I'm a big doofus. It's okay. I knew you would tell me someday. Don't say anything more. So you just came back from a journey to bring closure to your past. Well, hey, Darknex, thanks for coming by, buddy. I'd love it if you'd hit the like button and the subscribe button if you're interested. Thanks, my guy. Take care and have a nice night. That stuff. English is hard. You said neat. Doesn't seem to be a village in this country. It was located farther north from here. I guess nobody even remembers its name anymore. That's neat. Sorry, that joke got old a long time ago. Lavitz, what the heck's going on in this country? Currently our kingdom of Basil is at war with the Imperial Sandora. The war spread all over Serdio. Why was the truce broken? Because of the dragon. The legendary monster added weight to Sandora and broke the balance of power. Then Emperor Dole started to be more aggressive. Dragon, no way. Such a thing can be used in war? Do you know something about it? Yeah, it almost ate me. I was swooped down on by a dragon before I entered Celis. I was overwhelmed. There was no way to escape from it. I was saved by a passing warrior. That's why I'm still alive. The dragon is advancing faster than I thought. We must do something, or it'll be too late. You mean more casualties? What do you think, Dart? It's a dragon! It's a war! Anyways, I gotta go back to Indel's castle in Bale. There's so many things I have to report to the king. King Albert. You know what, Dart? You guys should come along. Minister Noish might know something about that black monster. I see. They're a royalty with a long history. Might be able to find something. Nice. It's a done deal. Lavitz, don't take chances. You're not completely well. You'll make a good wife one day. Thanks! Son's answer to Final Fantasy that never panned out? This game's a gem, but many don't remember it. Yeah, Cam, I mentioned this earlier, but this game kind of happened right at the end of the PS1 lifespan, so a lot of people just moved on before playing it, and that's a real shame. I understand why, but it is kind of a shame. Oh, yeah? Good boy. I don't know if I'm like feeding him or what it is that I'm doing, but he's a good boy. But yeah, a lot of people just missed out on this game. Almost falling. If only we had an axe or something. Chop that thing down. There's an axe somewhere. I don't remember if it's in this house or where it's at, but I remember we do find an axe to chop that. This game's only fault was trying to be Final Fantasy. Yeah, and it came out a little too late, you know? Came out just a little too late to be competitive on the scene. It's unfortunate, but it doesn't make it a bad game. Yeah, look at these monsters. Even they know the music's good, huh? So, while this music is good, I don't know that it's like killing it. I'm going to be jamming this out for years to come. But it is good. It's not mind-blowingly good, but it is decent. I guess what I'm trying to say. It's good, but not amazing. It's great, but not amazing. It's enough to be memorable, I suppose. Alright, get him, Lavitz! Boop. Harpoon! By the way, team, I don't know if I've told you all this, but I do love my CRT TV, and if it ever goes out, I'll be very sad. Yeah, Cam, so I mentioned this earlier. I feel like the combat is much more involved than average, you know, RPGs where you just press X, wait for the thing to happen, and then you do the next thing, you know? But while that's true, and I do like timed hits in general, the combat can become a little tedious if it's not what you're looking for. So, give and take there, you know? So, a little bit of give and take. Yeah, I'm really bad at the Dragoon timings. I always mess those up. I'm really bad about that. Most of the additions I do pretty well, but the Dragoon ones, not so much. Ta. Just in case you didn't hear it. Yeah, we're gonna juice up Lavitz a little bit, let him recover. I thought we would recover while we were in that shack, but I guess not. Boop. Destroyed. Look at that guy. Destroyed. I shouldn't be so frugal with my healing items, honestly. It won't be long and we'll have so many items that we just can't carry them all. Okay, yeah, let's just, we'll just heal them up with some potions. The menu is a little clunky, honestly. I'm not a massive fan of the menu. This game does do a lot of things right. Oh, well, see, that's what I meant. I thought we could heal up in here. But I thought it happened over the course of the cutscene. I forgot that we were, that we slept, or, you know, relaxed in here. But this axe right here. So you're supposed to use an axe to chop down that tree. One of my complaints about this axe is that it blends in to the background. Well, I don't know why it's not letting me take it. I guess we gotta approach the river first and find out that we need to cross. Let's go do that right quick. It's neat that Shanna kind of bucks the mold of being an archer instead of generic woman healer. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I made a white mage on Final Fantasy XIV. Just to be clear, when I made this character, I didn't know that one character could be everything. I actually made a gladiator and a white mage. But anyways, my cleric, my white mage healer, was a female character. Because I like the stereotype a little bit. I don't mind the stereotype a little bit. But anyways, yeah, there you go. Your boy Mayhem's a cat girl. But I'm not. I don't tell everyone that I'm a girl. Okay, everyone knows that Mayhem's a guy. Well, actually, my gladiator was named Mayhem. Mayhem's secretly a cat girl, you know? There you go. There's your little bits of fun. Mayhem's secretly a cat girl. Even though it's not so secretive. Just the online persona, bro. So the axe doesn't... I guess it does sparkle there once you decide that you need it. Okay, it sparkles once you decide that you need it. You won't, Dax. You can't. You can't handle it. Mentatube, everyone knows there are no girls on the internet, okay? All girls are just guys, and all kids are undercover FBI agents. That's just how it happens, you know? Yeah, you know, Rashik, you like what you like. I can't help it. To be fair, I really thought I was going to use 2 characters. I'm serious. I do mean that. But, in the end, my cat girl just became my everything character. Because I was playing with a friend, and they were a fighter type class. And to me, it just made sense for us to go together, because I could heal, they could DPS. Made sense. But you kind of find out pretty early on in that game that, well, one character can kind of do it all. And it doesn't really matter what you start as. I think it's around level 10 that you kind of figure that out, you know? Cam, that is actually not true. They really do like you, bro. You're very personable. Very easy to get along with. They like you more because you bring the dollar bills, but otherwise, yeah, it's all you, bro. It's all you, bro. It's the studly presence that you bring along with you. You gotta believe, man. You gotta believe. Nice. Team, I'm thinking of taking a couple days off work. I could use a couple days off. Thinking about asking for Thursday, Friday off, just because I wouldn't mind having a day off, you know? See this? I was doing this earlier. I was chopping down trees. To be fair, I had a friend come over and help with a chainsaw. I've never used a chainsaw before. I've only ever chopped down trees with an axe. And there's no way he got it with 2 swings. 3 swings. And nope, sorry guys. There's no way you are strong enough to grab that tree. Those things are heavy, okay? They're like made of wood, all right? Have to think of another way. Nah, this way was fine. This is fine. Well, Cam, I wouldn't be able to until the evening anyways. But I want to make videos, team. I want to make videos. I want to review things. I want to do things, you know? It was pretty impressive for 1 arm each, but how did they even grab it? Like, it's kind of just a flat log. Where did they grab? I don't get it. And ta-da! Magic. Pretty impressive. I'm just saying. If Shanna had grabbed it, they'd have been able to keep it. But they've got the lifter, the absolute champion, with them, and they didn't use her to grab it? Yes, Cam, the Path of Radiance videos, I want to make more shorts as well. There's still like 8 shorts from Final Fantasy VII that I want to make. You know, how to get this, how to do that. I'm not trying to make sensational shorts at the moment. I just want to make stuff that's very searchable. So they'll get, you know, hopefully views over time. And beyond that, I want to work on a video. Actually make another video. It's been over half a year since I made my Robin Hood video. Bro. I won't grow as a YouTuber with that kind of schedule. I wasn't even partnered back when I made that video. Kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Anyways, yeah, I'd like to make some more videos. I gotta figure out my style. Figure out my style for reviews and really get into it. It's a difficult thing to do. My struggle is that I always think whatever I'm making, I stop to think this is not good enough. No one's gonna like this, and then I scrap it. And I gotta stop doing that, you know? Are getting added to the new Magic the Gathering set? Oh, that's awesome, Cam. It sounds right. Sounds like something they should do. I didn't know that, though. That's cool. Oh, I did see some Magic cards at a local game shop here, but I probably will never pick up any Magic cards. I don't have anyone to play with, for one, but also it's been so long since I've played. If there are any new rules, I definitely don't know enough about the game to play anymore. I haven't played in probably 17 years, 16 years. It's been a long time. I used to have a deck, but I don't know where that is any longer. I lost it in a move, and I Haven't seen it in a very long time. Ta. Nice. So this combat, like I said, I like it. Personally, I like it. But it can get a little tedious. And I do feel like this game's combat is a little slower than most. Stuff is really detailed, which is awesome. But it does lengthen battles a lot. So even just doing a few battles for grinding can take a really long time. So there are pros and cons to this this battle system. One thing I don't like about this game is I think menuing is really slow. It's not as responsive as some other games. Like this is okay, but if I tell it go, it's hard to say, but it's not quite as responsive as some other menus, especially if I just outside of battle, if I hit triangle and then try to menu around there, that's not very responsive or fast. It's very pretty for a menu, I guess, but not as responsive as I would like. To me, menus should be simple and to the point. They don't need to look any sort of way. They just need to, you know, if I'm pressing, if I want to go down to armed, I push down twice, I hit X. I just need it to just go immediately, you know? And this is okay. The slow fades to black, to me, not ideal, but maybe I'm just belly aching over nothing. Let's see. Defense 2, defense 8. Dart has the lowest defense. Okay, we'll give it to Dart. Why not? Anyways, maybe I'm just crying, but there you go. Those are my thoughts. Hello? You look like a civilian. What is the matter? What do you mean, what's the matter? It's your knight's fault. Hold on. I'm a knight of Basil. We should be allies. I'm your enemy. We've escaped from Sandora. Honey, don't say that, or we're gonna be arrested. But these knights destroyed our lives. We couldn't stand living in Kazus and ran away from there. Please excuse us. You don't need to excuse yourself. King Albert always lends a helping hand to sufferers, even those from an enemy country. What? Son, are you hungry? Yes. Then eat this poisoned apple. Thank you. You're welcome. If you go through here, you'll find Bale. You can go there if you like. We don't know anybody. My mom's home cooking is out of this world, okay? Just go to my house. Mom's always cooking up dinner. My name is Sir Lavitz. I'm the most likable character in this whole game. How kind of you, Sir Lavitz. Tee-hee. I freaking love Lavitz. He's the best, okay? To a fault! To a fault, team. He's the best to a fault. He makes me love him in a way that makes me hate him. Yeah, just go through here to Bale. It's just a limestone cave that you gotta crawl through or slither through, perhaps, you know? Ah. This place. Nice. Detonate rock. I like those. This way. I knew that. Dude just offers... Yeah, what a homie. No kidding, bro. No kidding. Bro's like, my mom's home cooking's to die for. Just go shack up in my casa and have some of mom's home cooking. It's great. What a champion, you know? A true champion of the people. It's like, you know, the house is too big for just me and my mom anyways. So why don't you just come hang out? We can play games. So, I do know some things, or at least I have heard some things. I've never actually seen this myself. But my plan is to max out all of the editions. I've heard that that's how you get the final edition, and that one's the best one apparently. I don't know that to be true, but it's what I've heard. I have streamed this game before up to the point where I got glitched out. I actually have clips on my Twitch channel of me holding Cheshire and him dancing. Oh, I forgot about that. Sweet. Meant to do that. Oh, nice. New sword. Let's go. Dart just got huge. Ooh, look at that. 13 all the way up to 18. Nice. That's a big bump. Let's go ahead and heal Shanna. We could have her top up in, you know, mid-battle, but whatever. We're just going to do this. Huh. Nice. All of the treasure, team. All of the treasure. We like money. Gosh, Mentastube. Yeah, Lavitz is easily the most likable character in the whole game. Freaking love him. Love him. He's the best. He's the best. And that makes me sad. What the heck is that thing back there in the bag? An ugly you got that right. Oof. Oh. Okay, I've been bopped in the head by a balloon. It doesn't do 7 damage. If we're just being real. Yeah, double slash. I don't remember. I think double slash doesn't boost damage as you level up the edition. I think it just boosts SP? I don't remember. This game, if I remember right, the frame rate is actually only 30 FPS. I would want to look into that. I don't remember. I think the... Some of the enemy movements look a little low, but I don't know. To me, it looks fine. The enhanced character models are awesome. I love it. Boop. I don't know. That kind of looks like 60 FPS to me. But some things like the water in the background look like they're moving a little bit less. I'm not sure. Balloon just farted on him. Let's be real. You guys all saw it. We know what's happening there. I hope he's not poisoned. Okay. Harpoon! Nice. Ooh, Dark Mist. Sweet action, team. We may level up once more before we go to, there's a surprise, but there's a boss fight in this cave. Stepping stones. Shanna, be careful. Not to slip. Okay. Yeah. Tell Shanna not to slip, but then Dart totally slips. I think actually Lavitz slips. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, I got you, bro. Whoa. Woof. Can I come stay at your house too now? This is the second time you've saved my life. I just happened to be around. Well, even though that was the case, I was lucky you were around, Dart. Nice. It'll be a... Don't say that, Lavitz. Yep, that's right. Ah, they have that moment right there. And then they just like do this goofy tap on each other's shoulders. Excuse me, you got that... Bros! They're having a bromance. Do you mind, Shanna? You know, just having a little bromance. It's fine. Lavitz is all about that. And Dart's all about that, too. I'm all about that. Let's go. Yeah, Shanna's kind of third wheeling a little bit, you know? You back up, Shanna. Give them some space. You know? Have you ever heard someone say, I need some space? Because the other half of that statement is, without you in it, you know? I don't remember what that goofy rat thing is, or whatever that was. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Is that a frog? I don't remember what that is. I think we can fight it, but I don't remember. Anyways, we'll find out. Yeah, Shanna kind of third wheel. She's kind of a third wheel. She's not going to figure it out on her own. Someone needs to tell her. Someone just needs to tell her, team. Because she obviously doesn't know. Oh, the fireflies. Nice. The pretty fireflies. I think they heal us, so I was trying to avoid them till after this battle spawned. Look at that goopy thing. He's just... The way he moves, it's so funny to me. He's just kind of jamming to the music with the rest of us. But we hate him for it. Lame. Boop. So we could be stronger if I changed additions. I think the additions that Dart and Levitts have are both stronger. But like I said, I want to finish off these early additions, max them out before we move on. Why not? If there's nothing, if I don't gain anything from it, whatever. Doesn't really change the game any. And if I do, sweet. So close. Dart is so close to level 6. I don't know. We might try to squeeze that out before we go on to this boss fight. We got to go fight Jafar in this boss room. Burnout, nice. I didn't think there was anything over there. Had to check. You never know. Angel's Prayer, sweet. Oh, I went back. Hopefully it's not too late. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, we're gonna hit this battle, and then we're gonna go and grab those fireflies, and then I think there's a boss fight right up ahead. I'm pretty sure. I'm reasonably sure. But I did love that you could change the camera. The camera angle doesn't change anything, except that it does. Everyone knows that it's easier to hit your additions from this camera angle. And if you're using a different camera angle, you're wrong. Sorry to say it, but you can use this camera angle or be wrong. This is obviously the best aspect to look from for this little box to fall onto the other box like that, you know? It's just a fact. It's not even an opinion, it's just fact, okay? I hope someone's getting riled up about that comment. Use whatever camera angle you like, I don't care. As long as it's this one, of course. Isn't that right, Rashik? Rashik? Sorry, I probably will say your name wrong for the rest of forever. But you're coming around to it, I can feel it. Boop! Nice! Get Shrek'd, guy. Oh my gosh, ever since we got that new sword, Dart's a monster. Okay, Shanna's not always there. Alright, and Rashik, you're the only person that noticed that. Probably. Probably not. I'm gonna swap Levitts over there. Give you the best view. Oof. Oh, yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Rashik. Okay. Let's go heal up at the fireflies. Oof, almost. I guess so, Rashik. I guess so. Not really what I had in mind. It's more about, I don't know, this was the one I always used as a kid. Which is why it's the best. I really should swap Levitts over there. I'm not sure. You got the right idea, Rashik, but wrong person. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have figured that out earlier. Boop! Harpoon! Get rid of this goofy bat. Boop! Later, nerd. And, yeah, Shanna, just make sure you don't fall over. You're fine. Ooh, if they really got it out for her, though, look at that. They really got it out for Shanna. That's kind of rude of them. One more. One more. And then it's Toodles. Oh! I didn't see that coming, team. I didn't see that coming. It's fine, but I didn't see it coming. I wonder if I'm close to maxing out these additions. I need to check probably after this fight. Stop that. Stop doing that. I'm just gonna take it away from you. You're not recovering more than I'm removing, okay? Yeah, Rashik, but haven't you ever seen an old war? They stand in a line and just attack each other until one side falls down. It's just how it is, alright? Hang on, let's look at the additions right quick. Oh, 80, so it's maxed out. It does increase in damage. It's up to 202%. Okay. I thought it was going to be SP, but it's not. Oof, and this one only 110% damage. But it's boosting SP? Interesting. Yeah, and Shanna doesn't get those. Okay. Let's go heal up, and then we'll move forward. I think Lavitz gives us a little tutorial here. These are rock fireflies. Oh, you know a lot. Well, I used to be saved by these a lot. Me too. In particular, the ones close to a battlefield were helpful. Excuse me. Don't just chat amongst yourselves and leave me out. What are they? All right. He swats at them viciously, and they shine a light that heals you. Oh boy. The light from a rock firefly has a healing power. Well, Shanna, learned at least one thing. Well, I know something you don't too, Dart. What's that? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not telling! Well, you've been away from each other for 5 years. It's natural to not know about each other. Wait, my mom and I aren't like that. Every time I go back to Bale, she welcomes me with the same smile. Teehee Lavitz. He's just like me, such a mama's boy. Let's get going. Your mother's waiting for you in Bale, right? What a mama's boy. Who wants to be a mama's boy like that, you know? This is ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous, team. I'm not sure why that arrow above Lavitz's head keeps disappearing. I don't really know. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I just don't know. If I mention this music, while not amazing, it's pretty good. It does make me want to groove. See, that's kind of rude. They're labeling the spider as an evil spider. How do they know it's evil? Maybe it's just a regular spider. You ever think about that? Later, nerd. Alright, nice. Ooh, 1 XP away from leveling up. Dart is. Sweet action, team. Yeah, Shanna never really gets the hint. She just doesn't get it. Is this the right way? I want to go the wrong way first. Oh, nope, don't want to go this way yet. Let's go look the other way. That's definitely the right way. And we don't want to do that yet. I just want to go this way and boop that thing. Whatever that thing was called. Alright, you ready for this, team? Okay, treasure first. Sparknet, nice. Okay, get him! I went the wrong way. Have you ever went the wrong way? Because it happened to me. Catch him, Dart! Come on! Are you a man or a mouse? Dang it. You blew it, Dart. He doesn't, go around this inner one. Yep. Screw this guy in particular. Yeah, that's right. You better give me that box. I was gonna bop him if he didn't. Okay. We want to give this to, Shanna, I think. See, this menu, even this menu, it feels like it takes a long time to get into the menu. Which just lends to it being a little sluggish feeling. We want to prevent Shanna from getting poisoned. I think. I don't know that it really matters. Okay, so I don't hate wildlife. There was that creature earlier. He was very suspicious looking, but he did lead the guards away. So, you know, a boon instead of a bane? Could have been worse. This music, it kind of gets me going. I don't get it, team. I don't get it. I do get it. It's good music, okay? It's good. Like I said, not amazing, but pretty good. Like I said, I can't think of a single piece of music in this game that I've heard, at least, that is mind-blowingly amazing. I don't hear any like To Xanarkand, that's so memorable. Or One Winged Angel, I don't hear any pieces of music like that. But I do hear a lot of stuff that's good. A lot of stuff that's good. Neat. And Rashik, yeah, I don't hate wildlife. I love wildlife. I feed kitty cats outside, alright? They love me. Kamara was trying to show me where her kittens are, but I couldn't follow her into someone else's backyard. Yeah, and my wife is like wildlife. See, she's terrifying. So scary. Hang on, we gotta... There we go, now we got the best camera angle. Potatoes and gravy, yes, Rashik. The cat gave you permission. Yeah. It did, Mentatube. She kept trying to get me to follow her. And I know what she's doing, because she was obviously pregnant. She comes by and I feed her and scratch her on the ears and whatever for a little bit. But she's definitely was very pregnant and then suddenly wasn't, you know? But I haven't seen her kittens, and I think she was trying to take me to them, but she takes me around and then just goes under this little hole in the fence, and I tell her, Kamara, I can't follow you through there. What are you doing, you goofy cat? Silly kitty cat. Of course, it's not like she can understand me. Or can she? Maybe I'm the dum-dum, huh? Yeah, maybe she's telling me, no, it's home, it's fine. I don't know. Let's go, team. Little save point here. I wonder why that's there. Yep, save. Stardust. So, I do know that you can find Stardust in various places, like in towns and such, but I don't know what it's used for yet. Config. Morph, we're definitely going to change that to short later, but I want to see the full ones first. Oh, yeah? Body purifier, sweet. And then, I think this is a new lance for Labbits? No, it's a bandana, whatever that's for. Let's see. It makes him weaker, why would I use that? I don't know. I don't know why I would use that. Oh, here we go, team. You guys ready for this? When suddenly... Snake! Could that be the much talked about guardian of the cave? Shanna, step back. Shanna's like, no. I don't think that I will. But then suddenly... Blarg! That's Snake. And then this music kicked in, and suddenly you felt like a beast, right? Ew. Glad I put the poison resistance on her. Yeah, bro, it did. It's like one of the bombs from Final Fantasy. You poke it and it gets bigger. Urobulos, or whatever its name was. Yeah, Urobulos. What a name. What a name. Get him, Dart. Double slash. Let's go, team. Probably should use some items on this guy just to make this fight a little faster. Although I did like this fight for one reason in particular. It was the first instance in this game where one of the bosses uses like the background of the landscape of the battle arena to its advantage, you know? You can see the holes on the wall there. Eventually he's gonna like slither on into one of those holes and it will be harder to target him. We'll have to use an item or Shanna's bow. At least if I remember correctly, that's correct. Come on, push the button real fast. Do it! Bigger! Bigger! There we go. That was big enough. Woo! 56 damage. Let's go. Slither on. Ouch. Slither on out of here, snake. That's kind of rude. That's kind of rude. Well, at least we're not poisoned. Yeah, see that? There he goes. Gonna heal up Shanna right quick. She's a little low. Boop. And with Shanna, we're gonna start just attacking. Poke. Bro got a splinter just now. Oh, he peeking hard. 100%. Detonate rock. Detonates an attack all. Nice. Burn out. Let's roast this snake, team. You're one of some fried snake. Bigger. 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 Okay, that's big enough. Boop. Nice. And then he fell out of the hole. Right? Then he sneezed on me. That's rude. That's just kind of rude. We don't sneeze on people. It's not polite. Urobulos. Being able to push the button fast does help in this game. I'm sure people can definitely push faster than me. I don't know how fast I'm pushing, but it's a benefit. It's a benefit. Over double damage? Nice. Get out of there, snake. He's not long for this world. Look at that, in the red already. This is gonna finish him off. I do what's called jitter tapping. Not the fastest way to push the button for sure, but it's the fastest way I've ever been able to do it. It's just how I've done it since I was little. Bye, snake. Yeah, Dart's so cool. Glad that snake is dead. Look at that snake, totally dead. Definitely dead. We did it! Maybe you shouldn't let your guard down so soon. Well, what a great cutscene with the in-game models and everything, you know? Jenna! And then suddenly she went full Psyduck on him, had a massive headache, and just obliterates! Summoned Exodia and wiped him out. You know, she went full Psyduck, had a headache, summoned Exodia, and that was the end of it. That's all she wrote. And Shanna's like, huh? Something happened? What was that? I don't know. That's our first hint that she's much more than she appears, team. And she's a War God's amulet. Nice, level ups, let's go. Snake got roasted. Kind of insane. What happened? I don't know. Anyways, we're safe. Let's get out of here. We can think about it later. It'll be fine. Sneaky snake. Yeah, I'm a snake. Listen to me slither. I'm sorry. I don't know what that's from, okay? But I know I've heard it before. So anyways, not bad, team. We took down the snake. And treasure. Treasure. Nice. War god thingy. Increase hit for attacking. I mean, I guess that's good. Yeah, sure. Oh, no. Hang on. We'll give that to, yeah, we'll do it like that. That works out. That works out fine. Dart's a monster, needs defense. Lavitz can have the additional accuracy. I don't know what that accuracy really does. You don't miss that often in this game, aside from various enemies, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. This is one of those games where I know a little bit, but I'm definitely not really knowledgeable on it. So it could be a good thing. I don't know if it helps whenever you're blinded or anything like that. I don't know how that works out. Oof. Dart might be maxed out on his addition. We should check that out. Ow. Poke him, Lavitz. He's a balloon. Just pop him. Well, that didn't work out. Balloon's low, so I'm going to let Shanna finish him off, since she does the least amount of damage. Just makes sense. Later, nerd. How do you pop a balloon? With a dart. Sorry. That was a good one, but also a bad one. I can't help it, team, okay? They just slip out, alright? Later, nerd. Get Shrek'd. So, their indicator, whenever you're targeting them, if it's blue, that means they're above 50%. If it's yellow, they're below 50%. If it's red, they're below 25%. At least I believe that's correct. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Speaking of being correct, team, we made it. We're out of the town, or out of the cave. Nice, we're headed to the town next. But we are also headed to the town next time. Anyways, team, we're gonna call it right here for the night. Your boy Mayhem is tired. I'm gonna get some rest, and actually I've still got some stuff I gotta do before I can go to bed. So we're gonna get that stuff taken care of. Anyways, thanks team for hanging out. Smooches. Freaking love you guys. And I will see you all again very soon. See you tomorrow night. Nah.